60-inch TV.
Fuck.
I believe those two windows need to be closer to each other.
Alright, I've got to log out from this thing and try to fire it back up because I am dogging, but I just sent you a screen there, Trav.
I crashed. I can't see it.
Oh, they were getting closer.
That pretty much means, fuck you. Help yourself out.
If just going into flight director and coming back makes it so I can see what I'm doing.
You don't have any kind of like even air?
No, there's in the game in its current.
It makes its own air.
Yeah, it was fun while it lasted.
Eventually, it may happen, but even if those two markers are right next to each other, you need to zoom in and they need to come actually on top of each other. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're never gonna hit it.
We're not gonna wait forever for that.
Here, we're here. Just relaunch this thing. I want to see you try this one more time, like
Yeah,
for
you
real.
can do that. Press escape and then just resume to launch. It'll start.
It's also hanging.
Oh, you.
Well, okay, Lance, think about it. What you did is you took a freight train that was pushing from behind you and disconnected from you. And now you came straight to the ground and full throttle.
Watching this guy trying to sell water in Spanish. I mean, right. That's all right. I'll see you in just a second.
Just use
Okay, there you go.
on Google Chrome.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't see anything.
Head towards the green dot. Let me see the green dot, the one right below. Let me see. Go to map view. Map view.
Level 15, thaumaturge. Boom, boom. Yes, I'm
Nice.
All right, look. See now.
fucking ready for
turn
some
off your
dungeons.
engine. Turn off your engine. X turns off the engine. Okay. Now, when you get up close to that apogee, okay, when you get up close to apogee, turn towards the green dot again, and fire up the engines. Okay. You can keep it on the green. Well, here's the thing. You're not. Like, you can warp a little bit, and you'll see that the green's going to, because your ship's going to rotate between there and there. What you do is if you fire prograde at your apogee, you'll move your perigee out from the planet. In the direction of the orbit, at the green dot. Alright, so just wait until you get closer to the apogee. All right. Are you warped? Yes, you are. I'd unwarp when that thing says like a minute or a minute 30. All right, turn back, unwarp and turn towards the prograde, the green dot.
As amazingly fun as this has been, I'm gonna have to drop out for the evening.
There it is, right
Good
there.
night.
Good night, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Now zoom out a little bit. So
See
you
you in a
can
few
see.
hours.
And oh yeah, you don't have a lot of fuel, but you might not need much more. Fire it. Fire and throttle.
You made it a little bit bigger.
Did you? All right. Turn on your RCS. Turn on your RCS and press what's forward on RCS? Is it H or N, Travis?
Signed off, didn't he?
H. Press and hold H. Click on resources. Oh, click on resources. All right, I didn't see it yet. Oh, you don't have any RCS fuel. That's why. You got to put an RCS tank on there.
Yeah, if you want to do orbit.
Well, that explains that.
And
You
I
know,
like how your ship is dangling from a large tower.
I love that. That's great. Okay, so got RCS. All right, go to under control. Oh,
I think it's
there
in
we
the
go.
ground.
I'm watching you just move the ship up and down. Okay. So select propulsion. I'm sorry, propulsion. Propulsion. No, under propulsion, it's the second tab. Okay. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen it yet.
FLT 400 fuel tank.
All right, there we go. All right, that's an RCS tank. The monopropellant tanks, you have a couple different options. Go ahead and got a few. What are the ones on the bottom there? Got a round one, and that's a booster. All right, take the little round tank. Okay, yeah, that one. Press now. Increase your symmetry to like 8x. You click on the dot, the dot on the left-hand side. You know. All right, not angle snap. The one next to it. Symmetry mode. Put that to like 8. Yeah, there we go. Now put 8 of those things on that thing. On your. I put them on the capsule because that way you don't get rid of them. Oh. Well, here's the thing. You could probably. I don't see how. Where'd you put an RCS tank? I don't see it yet.
That's not
Okay.
an RCS tank.
No, dude, that's the thrusters. You need to put a fuel tank. The round thing is the fuel tank. The thing looks like a pearl.
No, bottom left. That one, right?
Yeah, that thing.
That's the one indeed.
Yeah. That's what you want. The roundified monopropellant tank. The lower left-hand corner. That's it. Stratus V. Yeah. You can put it anywhere on the ship. Just preferably someplace that's not going to go away when you separate. Yeah, you can put it there. That's fine. Great. Now, you'll be fine. You're worried about your center of gravity. Jesus. Okay. Your center of gravity is center and your lift is behind it. You're good. All right, so now you have RCS. Yeah, but here's the thing. What you're gonna do is yeah, go ahead. Let's launch. I'll talk you through it.
I was gonna say, yeah, make sure it's near the ground, otherwise it's gonna fall. Clear the launch pad, get the bulldozer out.
We're not gonna use that much fuel this time. We're only gonna do this until your periapse is like 100,000. Okay. I'm ready. Yeah. You didn't have to do that. You just hit launch your throttle.
Because it's in your second
Space
stage.
is the stage. Like right now, you have 3 engines on. Alright, look. Take that engine that's off and drag it up into the ground slot. Alright, so let me see the map view.
Hey.
Alright, zoom in and tell me what the paragrade is. If you mouse over, it'll tell you what the AP is. 7 or 70? Alright, kill your engine. Or no, wait till it gets to 100, then kill your engines. Okay, kill your engines. All the way down. Press X. Press X. You're still throttled up all the way.
That is not. Yeah, you're like 2 or 3 seconds
Okay.
behind him, and I'm like 1 second behind him.
Now, right before you get to apogee, turn towards prograde. Yeah. Right before apogee, turn towards prograde, fire your engines. Yeah, you're aiming at the green circle, not the one with the X. Okay? What basically you're going to be doing at that point is flying sideways. Parallel almost. By the time you get up there, that green circle is going to be pretty close to the horizon. And what that's going to do is going to take your periapsis, which is right now in the middle of your planet, and push it out the other side.
Preferably on the outside of the planet.
Okay. What? I would do it at like, if you're pointed at it, I'd do it at like 2 seconds from apoapsis. Or 10 seconds from apoapsis. Just full throttle. And then as soon as that thing is circular, as soon as the orbit's circular, press X. That'll kill your throttle. Which means you'll have enough to deorbit and get back home. Okay. Okay. I'm watching the map here.
You want to stop fucking moving?
Alright. I'm watching them. Wait. Get wide pretty quick. I have it on the map. See how it's getting wider? Okay. It should keep going.
It's still getting wider. I'm watching
Still going.
Thanks.
Keep zooming out. Eventually, you're out of fuel.
Well, that's not an orbit.
Okay. R. Press R. Press R to turn on RCS. Then press H. It's making it wider. I don't know. Yeah. Zoom out a little bit there. You might, I don't know, man.
You might get this, because it's close.
Yeah. You gotta be pointing at your prograde. Oh, wow.
It's spinning.
You're pressing H, right? Press T. Press T and let go of the keyboard. T, as in Tom, and let go of the keyboard. Alright. Alright, yeah. No, it's not, because right now if you go prograde, you're going backwards. Because you've passed apoapsis. Oh, you did not have enough fuel to go into orbit. You need a delta V of like, oh, you don't have any way of measuring delta V. You need delta V of like 4,000 meters per second to go into orbit. Yeah, you hear?
You orbited the sun. I was gonna say, because this isn't gonna be an orbit of the planet. This is gonna be a crash.
Click on resources.
You
Click
could do
on
it.
click on resources. No, you're gonna crash. You have plenty of monopropellant, but not enough to increase your orbit to the point. Okay, if you fire prograde,
Deploy shoot.
play the shoot. So if you press space again, it'll press space again.
Whoa!
Staging.
Oh, is that it trying to center itself? See?
Yeah, if you press space again, oh no, you don't have a decoupler, so it's going to be just your ship. Yeah, the SAS
Look
is
at
trying
that
to
thing.
set you. Oh yeah, you're great. You're doing.
Outside the fact that it's too heavy for the parachute to hold. One parachute, right? You have a little bit more than just the command module this time. I see it. Spraying air everywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy. Turn off RCS. You're gonna need it. Press R. And then when you're about to land, press, what was it, H I told you to press before? And hopefully that's fine. If you hit it at any more than like 10 meters a second, I think you'll explode.
Fuck yes, explodies.
I was saying, they're right there. You hit a mountain. I believe.
No!
Because he still had like 1,500 feet before he was at sea level. Yay, coupler!
Do you want me to help you build something that'll actually make it into orbit? I'm convinced that you can.
Not?
He's gonna put the coupler on it now. Now, right now you have both your decouplers firing at the same time, so you're gonna want to move one of them.
That could be part of the problem.
Yeah.
It's a Saturn V rocket and all the couplers go at the same time.
Up
Also known as a
5.
bomb. Well, hell, Potter, before you signed on, he shot his coupler off before he turned off his main engines. So he just
Okay.
he just
Okay.
pinwheeled his ship.
All right. Now listen. Yeah. Make sure you're moving the right one. All right. Put all those there. Yeah. Okay. Now put that decoupler there and that decoupler up with the parachute.
Move 1 and 0 together.
Yeah,
There you
1 and 0 together. Because that way when you fire the decoupler, it'll prime the chute. It'll fly. It'll go up.
go. Yes.
There, that's it.
How many far up?
It'll go up. Okay. Got enough extra fuel that it should probably work wonders. Okay. So, go ahead and click launch. Now here's the thing, you don't have to fire up the engines. As soon as you press spacebar, it'll activate your 2 stage, which will fire off those 3 engines. All you gotta do is throttle up first. Wait, let me wait until I see the map here, or see what you're doing. So throttle up. Are you throttled up?
Yeah, throttle's up.
Okay, then just press spacebar. really need to be headed. You really need to be heading
A 45.
towards. Yeah. You're still headed almost straight up. Yeah. All right. Yeah. There you go. See, that's widening it out. Yeah, leave that resource though, so I can see what's going on. When your average hits 100,000. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. All right. So now you're gonna coast up. And
There goes your debris.
you're going to coast up, and right before you hit apogee, you're going to turn prograde and burn. Until the periapsis is at least 80,000 away from the planet, or else you're just going to periapse into the atmosphere and it'll slow you down and you'll crash. If we had to, we could probably deorbit you using the RCS thrusters. Provided you don't, you keep those extra fuel tanks, you don't decouple until like you're under 2,000 meters, and then... Alright. Okay. Yeah, that space bar is murder sometimes. Okay, so I'm guessing you're going to be doing this pretty soon because I'm behind on the map. Alright. You mean accelerating
You
towards
start aiming
prograde?
at
Yeah,
least.
go ahead. Go ahead, yeah. Zoom out so I can see what's going on here. Got plenty of fuel. Out, you'll eventually see a paragrade. Oh.
Zoom out 6 to the other side of the top.
You're gonna make it. Yeah, you're gonna make it, no problem. You got this, you got this. It's gonna be tight, but you got this. Oh, come on! Oh, jeez. Alright, press H.
Right.
Pretty sure H. I want to zoom in. I'm thinking H is forward. I hope it is. Yeah, H is forward. On the horizon, and let me see the map.
Does this game support Steam Play? Like, does it cloud sync into the cloud? Cloud sync
I
into
don't
the
even
cloud.
know. I don't know. Man.
Yeah.
I don't No. I doubt it's with the number of mods you can put in. Backing up to the cloud would be insane.
True.
Alright, do you want me to help you build a rocket that'll do this? I know your rocket is great, but that 3-stage engine you have going down there is really inefficient. I think you should do a... Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it does support a Steam Play.
Wow. Okay. first off, you need a command pod. You can just you can just press new if you wanted to. Okay. Okay. So now under control, or actually, you want to put a decoupler under your command pod. Well, do those later. Take a couple. Yeah, put that there. Now and put the SAS module there as well. Yeah, put that under your decoupler. That's fine. You don't need it when it's just the command module. So put the advanced SAS up there. Okay. Now go to the. No.
All right,
do that
everyone.
yet.
Have a good night.
Go to propulsion.
Good
Go to
night.
propulsion.
Committee moved lounge.
The T-800. You want 2 of them. All right. Now, what are your engines? There's a gimbaling engine. I think the T-45 is what you want. T-45 is the T-45 has vectoring, right? It should tell you under resources. Yeah, vectoring. T-45. Okay. All right. Now go to structural, I think. All right, and you should have some radial attachment points. Radial decouplers. Change your symmetry to 4, and put those in the middle of that bottom tank. Middle of the bottom tank. Now attach one more T-800. Keep the symmetry at 4. Put another T-800 propulsion unit. Attach it to that. Attach it to the radial decouplers. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you got to spin it a little bit to get it right. Come on, a little higher. No, that's not it. That's between them. Gotta. You were close there. Got them? Are they on? I'll see it on the map when. I don't see it yet. All right. Yeah, they look on. Yeah, put 4 more engines. Keep the symmetry on. Put 4 more engines on the bottom. Yeah. Okay. Now. No. You don't need to. There's no air resistance in the game yet. Now, here's what you're gonna do. This is the advanced part. Okay. Take the yellow hose that's under propulsion. Or you can put the nose cones, but they're just going to add drag. All right, now you're gonna make a yellow hose in 4x symmetry go from one of the outside tanks to the middle tank. All right, so you should have it's got to go from the outside to the middle, not from the middle to the outside. Okay. Now what that's going to do is you're going to fire all 5 rockets when you start, but those outside tanks are going to be pumping fuel into the middle tank. Okay? So when you get rid of those 4 tanks, you're still going to be full in the center. Okay? Move the 2 engine stage down to the 4 engine stage so that all 5 fire. Okay? And then move your one decoupler up to your parachute. Now, throw some RCS and some tanks on the center of your rocket. Uh, 4x is fine. 4x for the thrusters, 8x for the fuel. Okay? Because you just want enough to be able to turn the rocket, you know. You might be able to do it with just the gimbaling of the what do you call it, but you just want to be enough to be able to turn the rocket if you need to. You should not need wings. You have vectoring engines. I don't think you're going to need wings for this particular thing. If you have SAS on, you shouldn't need wings. Now, hopefully you don't need struts. Hopefully those engines will stay on just the way they are. Though if you want to, you can... Yeah, stitch them. Don't stitch them to each other. Stitch them to the center. Because that way, when you decouple, those struts will break. Oh man, your engines came off. Got them back on. Yeah. Yeah, you want to stitch the bottoms of the engines, not so much the tops. Yeah, you don't need that many. You don't need to stitch it like that crazily, because that decoupler's pretty sturdy. All right, let me. Is it on all 4 of them? Okay. So, look at your staging. What's going to happen is you're going to fire all 5 engines. When they run out of fuel, you're going to get rid of the other 4 engines. That center engine's going to keep firing, and that ought to do it. Now, here's the thing. You want to put a launch gantry on this thing. So, get ahead with 4x symmetry still on. Pick the launch gantry. It's on the upper left-hand corner of the structural there. Attach it to the outside rockets. Okay. And then you got to move the gantry release into stage 2 so that it releases the gantry when it fires the engine. Otherwise, you're going to fire your engines and... Alright, so now move 3 to 2. Oh, you did that already? Wait to catch up. Yeah, that should do it. Sure. Alright, so turn on TCS, throttle up, and then press spacebar. Your steering's being handled by the vectoring engines and your torque, so... Photographed. Okay. I'm behind, so... I'm behind. You're gonna launch before I get to see it. Yeah, I'm ready. And see, it says that that tank is full. It was full. So, turn it to 45 degrees. Yeah, and then go to your map view. It should keep rising. resources so I can see. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You know what to do at this point. Looks like you're still going to have like half your fuel, a little bit less. Ought to be enough to. Going to be close, but I think that should be enough to get you into an orbit. So turn. Can you turn? Paragrade or? I mean, can you turn prograde? Turn towards. Yeah, sure. Yeah, aim close to the horizon because that's where the prograde marker is going to be. It's going to be somewhere between where it is now and the horizon. Okay, there, I see what you're doing. Okay. Yeah, at about 10 seconds out, fire all the way up. Yeah. Good stable rocket. Yeah, I see that. I'm about 20 seconds behind you. I would actually fire slightly to the skyward side of the apoaps. Okay. At about 15, I'd fire. Good, efficient design. All right. Yep. When you see the Paroapps, yeah, you see the Paroapps. When you see Paroapps at 100,000, kill them. I think you should. Not, we'll do it again. Yeah, because the Paroapps start going really quickly, really soon. You're definitely going to make it. You're definitely going to make it. What's it at? It's 100. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Stop. Kill it. Okay. Now here's what you're gonna do. All right. I see that it's off. So what's your Paroapps at right now? 78,000. Here's what you're gonna do. Here's what you're gonna do. When you reach the far end of your apoapps, all right, that 300,000 that's out there, get ahead and do prograde and fire for like 2 seconds, and it'll put your Paroapps out at around 100,000. Yeah, when you hit the apoapps, yeah, fire it again. And you only need to fire it just literally, it's going to be 2-3 seconds. That'll put you at probably 90, 100,000. Yeah, because, yeah, I know, because you were kind of above the apoapps, you were pushing the apoapps out as well as the Paroapps, as opposed to just flying sideways. But hey, I wasn't trying to get you into a circular orbit, I just wanted you to not crash into the planet. Well, I'd get out of warp in about 1 minute, and, you know, But make sure you're aiming towards the right prograde. The marker I see is you're aiming backwards. Whatever you do, don't press the space bar. Hey, you only got 58 units of fuel left, so, or 48. You only need to burn like probably 10 or 12 of them. Wait until you're about 30 seconds out, and then fire prograde. And you want to use maybe a third of the fuel you got left. You're gonna need the rest to get back in. What's your parry? Look at that. Now you can go around all day. Now, here's how you get home. Next time, when you want to deorbit, you're going to go, when you're at your apoapse, you're going to point the other way. You're going to point towards the green dot with the X in it. And fire your thrusters till they're empty. And that should bring your periapse close enough to Earth that you'll deorbit. But right now, you can just sit there and do laps. Well, you can only warp so fast. It'll slow you down once you're... Like, you can do that and it'll slow you down. But you're doing laps, man. Congratulations, you're flying in a circle. When you hit your apoapse, you're going to pull your periapse in by firing retrograde. Remember, you really can't move the position you're at. You can only move the other side of the orbit. If you fire prograde, the other side of your orbit moves out. If you fire retrograde, it comes in. You're going to be pointed probably dead at the horizon at your apoapse and just fire till there's nothing left. And then... No, you're going to fire at your apoapses. Yeah, in order to reduce your orbit, you fire at the highest point. No, you don't fire at the parry. You fire at the apo. Because here's the thing: you want to bring the line back to hit the planet. Well, the periapsis has less distance to move. So you want to move the parry. To move the parry, you fire at the apo. And you're facing the wrong way again. You're facing prograde. No. You want to be 180 degrees from where you're at. You want to be firing at the green dot that has the X in it. No. It's the retrograde that you're aiming at. You want to fire at the retrograde at your apoapse. What I see right... Yeah, alright. Yeah. Because that slows you down. Right? There you go. Right. What I see in the map now is good. And you're basically going to fire till you're out of fuel, and hopefully that'll do it. So when you're about 10 seconds from apoapse, go ahead and fire retrograde. That should bring you back home. Did you fire your thrusters? Where's your parry? Planet. Alright, that's it. So once you're at about 5,000 feet, ditch the extra weight, and that's it. Yeah, ditch the extra weight. It'll automatically deploy the chute. That should do it. You could. Well, go to. There you go. Yeah, you can hit it now. You're not gonna steer anything else. So that piece will eventually. It'll automatically prime the chute. Yeah, because the chute and the coupler are set the same. See how the chute turned blue? That means it's ready to go. It should automatically deploy at like 4,000 meters. You gotta unthrottle the ship. There you go. Slow down before. Luckily, it will slow you down, but you don't want to try to hit atmosphere at speed. You want to see the nice, re-entry animation. All right, go to what he called. All right, here's something. Click on your guy and don't hit EVA. Hit IVA. You hit IVA, I as in indigo. It should give you an inside view. Well, look up. Look up out your window. You'll eventually see the chutes when they deploy. Oh, God. Press C. At 44,000. Once that chute deploys, it'll turn you back around, back ways in. Hopefully you won't land on a mountain because well, here's the problem is that the chute deploys by air pressure. And so if it doesn't deploy because it goes drogue first to slow you down, that's a drogue chute, and then it fully deploys at 500 meters, but it's usually 500 meters above sea level. So if you hit a 600 meter mountain, Bill is scared shitless. But yeah, man, congratulations, you orbited the planet. You basically just recreated Alan Shepard's flight, his 15 minutes around and back. Yeah. I think you're thinking Chuck Yeager. Oh yeah, all right. Shepard in Serenity, Firefly. So when that chute fully deploys, you should be moving about 6 meters per second. And 6 meters per second is a nice soft touchdown. Oh, right, so it is from the ground, not from air pressure. And you did use the T-16 chute, right? Yeah, okay. The other chute is just a slowing chute. There's specifically a drogue chute, and if you tried to land using that would be no good. Hey, press C again. Go into your cockpit. You should be able to look out the window and see your parachute. No? Yeah. To land. Your altimeter, you have an altimeter on one of those dials. Yeah, it's the one right next to your nav ball. But I think you landed. Or no, you didn't land yet. It's gonna be close. Yeah. Hi. And all right. Get out and walk around now if you want to. No, you can't blow it up, really. You want an action movie kind of. Like, I made it, I'm back, kissing the ground. Oh, here, click on your guy. Click on your guy, right click on your guy. And, plant flag. Oh, they don't. Oh, man. All right.